What is up, YouTube? It has been a hot minute since I last got back to y'all. I really wanted to do a celebratory annual video in May since it was 1 year since I started this channel. Couldn't get around to it. I was visiting family and we were birthdays and graduations and all kinds of stuff. Life's been busy, life's been fast right now, but all in good ways. You know, God is good. I hope y'all are doing good out there. I don't know about y'all, but where I'm from, economically speaking, starting to pinch a little bit, but you know, we'll all get through this. You know, things come and go, and this too shall pass. But I did want to give you guys an update, especially for all my Ecoboost followers out there on this channel, anyone else who's just tuning in. If you know anything about this truck, it has played ring around the rosy with me a few times. Everything from replacing daggum flywheels and two starters and warped exhaust manifolds and pinion seals and just literally the oddest things available. But good truck nonetheless. So wanted to do an update. It's a mileage update. There you go. 224,000 miles. I talked to you guys last about 10,000 miles ago. 224,000, less than 1,000 to 225 even. I'm averaging 16.2 miles per gallon. And if you guys want to see true mileage, trip B is at 9,900 miles and I'm still at 16.1 on average. This is like literally like, I would say probably over 2/3 city driving. So I'm actually getting over 16 miles per gallon city driving now. What was the thing I did last? Well, I kept getting a check engine light. It was the O2 sensors. I replaced the rear ones. It kept coming back on. So we finally took off the cross member, dropped everything, looked at the front ones because it kept saying bank, the front two banks, low voltage and all that stuff. Because they're so close to the turbos, they literally were heat welded over the course of 220 plus thousand miles. You heard that correctly. They had basically self heat welded themselves into their threads and just were not going to come out. Of course, being my truck, they would not come out until you drop the cross member and all equipment around it, basically the entire exhaust system, yet again, drop all the pipes and everything, and then had to crank the living heck out of them to get them off and then replace them. So that was a fun multi-$100 repair when it only should have been a couple $100. Turned into well over 600, but it is good to go now. I did basically to go home, visit some family for some birthdays and some graduations. It's about 1,000-mile round trip. Everything worked out just fine. Truck didn't shudder, truck didn't have any issues, and I got a bump up in that gas mileage that I mentioned. So I guess my buddies were right, man. Just some hardcore growing pains, man, like real hardcore growing pains. But I got new turbos, got new rear differential, new pinion seals, new brakes, new headlights, new starter, new flywheel, new manifolds, new O2 sensors, 4 of them at least. That's about all I can think of right now. It's at 224,000 miles. The spark plugs are good. We did a quick surface check of everything. Spark plugs are good. There's no misfires or anything. We ran some codes on that. So things are finally looking up. Just in time for super high gas prices. So, you know, I go from 15.2 to 16.2 miles per gallon. Hey man, I'll take what I can get in this economy. But a lot of y'all wanted to do a walk around. I did do some upgrades real quick, so we're just gonna walk around and show you that. Turn off the truck here because why waste fuel if you don't have to? So I got some fuel vapors and I just threw on some BF Goodrich. It's the KO2 all-terrains. Just threw them on. They are brand new. These are my fuel vapors. I really like them. I thought they looked cool. I got them in 18-inch. I didn't want to go any smaller than that, and I sure as heck didn't want all the rubbing and trimming issues you get with you know, 20s on up. In fact, these do rub a little bit on the front, but these are real clean. It's a machined finish, so I know they look silver right now, but they're actually, if you can kind of tell, they are black accented with a machine mirrored finish. So they're not exactly chrome, they're like black gunmetal gray mix. As you guys know, I also, that's what the front looks like. They do rub a little bit, as you guys can tell right here. Catches on that. Actually, I need to fix that because it's been rubbing pretty good. But those are the new headlights I put in. And I still have this battery leak. It is a brand new battery. I don't know. We have run codes. We have checked all wires that we can. Surface check, under the body check, frame check, fuse box check, and that battery's still just leaking. It is literally brand new and it still just leaks. I even warranted this battery about 2 weeks after I got it for the first time back in Christmas, just this past Christmas, and here we are again. So I know it's a truck issue, but it is what it is, man. Instead of a battery lasting 3 to 4 years, I guess it's gonna last 1 to 2 years. Oh well. 225,000 miles, that's the least of my problems right now. But as you guys can see, I don't have my oil separator anymore. I do kind of regret that, but it's also been about 15,000, no, I'd say almost 20,000 miles without it on. And the truck's doing just fine. It's not really gunked up or anything like that. Still have my S&B filter right here. I actually need to get a replacement for it soon. It's coming up on a replacement. And I still got the most professional job ever right there with my zip tied oil rag protecting my air filter housing from rubbing up against my fuse box metal corner there. But anyways, y'all, that's just a quick walk around. Some of y'all have been requesting it, wanted to see what kind of headlights I ended up going with, wanted to see the inside of the engine bay here. There it is. There it is. I still don't know why the battery's doing that. Rims, and back in the cab. So, you know, long story short, I'm pretty happy with this truck now, for now. Like I said, you know, knock on my fake plastic wood there from Ford. But, you know what? I'll take what I can get. The battery leak's a little concerning because batteries are about $220 for a truck like this. I'd rather not spend that on an annual basis. I'd at least like to make it last every 2 years, you know, that'd be nice. But it is what it is, unfortunately. Haven't been able to figure out that problem, but long story short, we're at 225,000 miles. This truck is 10 years old. I haven't beat it up. You know, I have gone off-roading a little bit, but nothing too crazy, nothing to bend the frame or really crack down on anything like that. So I'm kind of proud about that. But long story short, man, this truck is probably 25%. No, I'd say probably like 30% brand new truck, just due to all the parts that I've replaced, especially parts like the warp manifold and turbos and all, you know, real component parts there. But long story short, y'all, this is just a quick video update. Mileage, quick walk around, what kind of rims and tires I'm rocking, battery update. I know one of y'all, I'm going to go back through the comments because I forgot what you mentioned now that I think about it, but someone helped me out to look at why the battery might be leaking, so I really appreciate that. I'm going to look back through that. I'm also going to try to get my videos to be a little more professional instead of just shooting it on my phone here. You know, better audio, better quality, maybe a little better on the editing, so it's not just me talking, and you got to watch all 10 minutes of me jawing on about this and that. But I appreciate y'all for still following the channel. I'm going to keep you updated, especially with the mileage, any mechanical updates, any upgrades, you know, maybe another pair of headlights or anything like that. It's just a channel out there for every single Ecoboost owner, including myself, for people who are new to the channel or people just interested in trucks, man. So I appreciate y'all following along. So begin talking again, YouTube. I will post another video soon. Until then, y'all take care and God bless.